Good evening, Mayor, City Council. I wanted to touch base about the news this week. Election integrity / voter registration problems are in the news again. The Orange County District Attorney announced, and it was picked up by the Orange County Register and some other media outlets, the current president of the Moulton-Niguel Water District has actually been living in the Santa Margarita Water District for the past 3 years and agreed to resign rather than go to jail, and I think he agreed to 160 hours of community service. And the key thing I want to think of is he's actually living in the city of Rancho, and the issue seems to be prevalent because I've seen it happen again where people move and they don't renew the registration, and it only takes about 10 minutes. I did it for our youngest daughter this year online. You just you say where you live and you use the DMV info for your signature, and then they send you a ballot, and it's pretty easy. So the bar to re-register if you move, particularly within Orange County, is really low. If you're still in the state of California, you actually go to the same state website. So I guess my question is, when someone moves, it's supposed to be assumed that you want to vote where you live because that affects your life more. And I think it's designed to be sort of self-enforcing. They figure people don't want to vote where they don't live anymore. But there's cases where people are like, well, I still care more about those elections even though I don't live there, so I'm going to pretend I still do. So I don't know. I know the Orange County District Attorney is currently prosecuting someone in Stanton for a similar crime within the city of Stanton. I think it was Stanton. The next court date is on Tuesday. And I'm interested because I want to know what it takes to bust somebody for committing this crime. I think what they do is they talk to your neighbors and say, have you seen this person living here? It doesn't matter where they want to vote. It doesn't matter where they say they live. Where you actually spend more time is where you're only legally allowed to vote, which is what I guess what happened with the current president of the Moulton-Niguel Water District. He's been renting out his apartment in Aliso to his ex-wife. And the other question I have is, every time you get stuff for voting, it says if you get mail for a voter who doesn't live at your address, you're supposed to basically, report them to the registrar. They don't live here. So the person who was getting this person's ballot at their address where they don't live, how is it getting to the person who doesn't live there? Is there a crime in that, area too, in terms of not, turning in someone who doesn't live there? The same thing happens for our older daughter right now. She doesn't live with us anymore. I asked her today, I'm about to report you as you don't live here anymore because we got a ballot for this year and didn't commit fraud and turn it in. But that's just an update. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for your comments, Chris.